We've had a lot of excitement in the last couple of days with cross progression coming. 2v8 will drop tomorrow, the new game mode. A new game mode, but today we have the 8.1.1 bug fix, and it's going to fix some pretty important stuff, so let's go over that in just a moment. But before we do that, welcome back, Deadites and Ghost Speeders. If you're new to the channel, I am Old Head Gaming. If you want to stay up to date on all the latest horror game news, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Now let's take a look at these patch notes and see what was actually fixed. We start with content. The third Mount Ormond Resort map variation has been enabled. This was the one we were talking about coming, as well as Black Swamp has been re-enabled. So the more map was shown on the PTB. It did not go live initially with the Lara Croft update. Killer Perk update Strider. Increased grunts of pain to 30, 40, or 50%, was 25, 50, and 50. Increased regular breathing 15, 20, 25 with 0, 0, 25, and the bonus granted by the perk are additive, was multiplicative. Okay. A tweak to Singularity. Holding the ability button will take control of a biopod, will cause it to automatically aim at the nearest survivor. Tapping the button will take normal control. Reduce the time it takes to destroy a biopod to 0.7 seconds, was 1.5. So it was 0.75 seconds originally. They bumped it up to 1.5 and now they brought it right back. Okay. Events and archives. Game mode 2v8 begins July 25th. That is tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Team together as survivors or for the first time as a killer duo. Use the new skill and class system to define your loadout. A single disconnected killer can be replaced by a killer bot. The mode features unique, larger than ever map variations, Suffocation Pit, Azerov's resting place, the Thompson House, Disturbed Ward, Mother's Dwelling. Game mode 2v8 also features an event tome opening at the same time. For features, the UX switch, lobby UI 3 columns wide, navigation changes 4 columns wide, own tags disabled, and removed notifications on character and customizations. Now we get to the bug fixes. Fixed an issue where a Killer Archive Challenge Knockout Remix was not randomizing the perk after disconnect. Fixed an issue where Core Memory and Glyph Archive Challenge were not appearing in the trial after disconnect. Bots. Leaving a custom game with 4 survivor bots correctly ends the match, no longer allowing spectating. Are we going to have a fix to the gen problem? I really hope so. Characters. Fixed an issue that caused some survivors to not play certain idle animations in the lobby. Fixed an issue that caused the Lich grab locker animation to stutter when grabbing a survivor out of a locker. Fixed an issue that caused survivors to briefly play the downed animation when getting injured for the first time. Fixed an issue that caused survivors to become stuck in floating animation after being released by the mastermind. Fixed an issue with the executioner to have head missing after performing a Mori, and his Cage of Atonement ability repeated usage to slow or stop the bleeding of a survivor. Fixed an issue that prevented survivor gate opening animations to be played when a flashlight was equipped. Fixed an issue that caused flashlights to be unusable after previously using a flash grenade or a firecracker item. Environments and maps. Fixed multiple issue where placeholder titles would appear on different realms. Fixed issue underground complex where Nurse could blink through the walls to reach the unattainable areas. Fixed an issue in Nostramos where the Nurse could blink in the top of a pile of debris. Fixed an issue in Crotus where Trapper could hide traps under debris. Global task cleanup variety of collision of different maps. Fixed an issue in Midwich where objects would block players from moving, and fixed an issue in Blackwater where survivors were immune to killers' basic attacks while standing next to the boat. And that's why Blackwater was kill switched in the first place, and now it's back. Perks. Survivors with Dead Hard or Borrowed Time now correctly get endurance off the hook. Resourceful no longer gains progress while kicking up an item previously swapped into a chest by another survivor, and sparks from Hex Ruin no longer remain on the generator after failing a skill check. UI fixes. Fixed the formation issue in the tally scoreboard to remove the comma displayed in the score. Fixed the soft lock in the tutorial that happened when opening the settings menu when a pop-up is displayed. Miscellaneous. Improved data consistency after finishing a trial. Survivors no longer T-pose and bounce down from the hook briefly when unhooked and animation interrupted. Fixed an issue when a generator count would decrease when a survivor left the tally screen of an ongoing trial. This was what I was looking for. This was the big one. This was the corrupted, like you kill someone as a killer, they leave the lobby, and then you get extra bonus gen fixes. Fix the gamepad input conflict with the lobby matchmaking or canceling in the lobby customizations when trying to buy an item with RX cells. All right, known issues. performance issues with FPS drops in 2v8 mode on Switch. I don't even know how Switch is going to run this mode. We would like our Switch players to have the opportunity to play 2v8, but we are aware the performance is not where we would like it to be, unfortunately, due to the technical limitations of running 10 players. Okay, so you're just basically going to have, what, 2 frames per second on Switch? Oh my god, it's going to be terrible. Holding an item with crafting a flashbang grenade from the flashbang perk was all an equipped item being lost. Some assets in Azeroth's resting place are missing collision. Placeholder tiles may spawn in the shelter wood map. Dead Hard perk does not give endurance if off the record is triggered. And there they are. Now, I'll be honest, I was looking for really one thing only, and that was this generator fix problem, because it made me not want to play on either side. Like, the game came out with the new tome, and with this, I didn't want to play killers because you get kills, people left, and suddenly they do 1 gen and a gate would be basically ready to go. But I didn't want to play killer. I didn't want to play survivor because the same thing could happen, and then I wouldn't really want to fix the gens. It just was this, like, this is not right, this is wrong, and this is broken towards both players. So I didn't want to play. I'm glad this has gotten fixed before 2v8 comes out, because I did not want that to be a thing, especially with that many people possibly leaving. It would have been an absolute nightmare. Based on what I'm seeing, if you play on Switch, don't play 2v8. It's going to be bad. They say it's going to be bad, and they're warning you that the FPS is going to be horrible. It's just too much for the Switch to handle. Other than that, though, some fixes here, fixes there. They brought Blackwater back. Yay, I guess. But other than that, it's just a nice maintenance and update. Probably loaded everything for 2v8, probably loaded the new tome that will be available for the game mode. So it's probably more of a preload event update rather than a lot of fixes, but they did some stuff. They reverted pods back to 0.75 seconds. Okay. But other than that, like, not a huge thing. Let me know though what you think in the comments below. And of course, if you're still doing stuff with, of course, cross progression and you need any help, just see my other video. I know it's been watched by a lot of people, but if you need anything, let me know. As always, thank you for watching, and later, mates.